So it's Monday, June 12th, 2023. I don't know why I saw that documentary, but 2023. And it seems to me that it seems to be a level of anxiety um, surrounding worry and aloofness, like arrogance, if you will. And speaking in the context of like a school type form, I would have to say with a little without being too nonsensical. It's like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. All I know is like you feel like you're expected to blog. At the same time, you're expected to not say anything. At the same time, you're expected to move around, expected to do this. And like you yourself expect yourself to be yourself. So with all these things saying you should be like this, you should be like this, you just want to be yourself, really. And usually that entails a lot of stuff that I observe. So like, I don't really know what there is, the secret recipe that you take your meds, you try to contribute to the economy, you stay within your statutes, you stay within your limits, guidelines of your culture you live in, and that's it. That's basically it. The ongoing balance, though, seems to be that it is a imbalance. You see that? See, it's an imbalance, and it's not delusional to say, "Oh well, we expect you as a transient to keep moving." I'm like, yeah, I understand that. You know what I mean? I do that, but at the same time, from what authority does that come from? And at the same time, why is it like always contradictory to like what a blog says or what some type of app says that says, oh yeah, you weren't supposed to do that or something like that. So it's really just like really just a game of like I don't know what to say. It's just made to frustrate you to the point where it's like, what are you supposed to do? You don't need to take meds. You're not in so-called remission anymore. You're just taking meds to keep a steady stream of meds in you. There's no 5150 outbursts. There's no induced. This is all congenital. There's no induced forms of self-induced forms of like delusional hallucinations or anything like that. This is it's just regular. It's just that the facts are that it's you're put at risk. I'm put at risk, and at the same time expected, or so to say, expected, without accountability to say, "Oh, well, we're not expecting you to do that, but we expect you to do this." Like, I don't really understand what that means. I mean, and um, so I think this is just a new spin in like June, yeah, the second or first week, second week of June, of what's going on here in this area of the current events and stuff like that. And that's what it is. It's like say, oh, we're gonna do this since the first quarter was kind of crappy. You know, you took about a couple of $1,000 losses and stuff like that. Was first quarter was kind of crappy. Of course, we're just kicked out of your apartment and stuff like that, and you know, um, so so we're just kind of digitizing this into a new format, and I'm like, well, wait, the apps come and you don't know where they're coming from, and then you have to clean up all the mess and stuff like that, the mess, you know what I mean, and like all this other stuff, and